What's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome to week one recap of the league. It has been a fun off season. We've gotten through the draft. There has been a lot of work, and I'm sure there was a lot of studying done before that draft. As you can see and tell from a lot of people's drafts, they did phenomenally. Wink, wink. Mr. J.K. Dobbins, that was a pretty funny one for all of us. I think Tony Romo should move over. We got a new Mr. J.K. Dobbins or Mr. Dobbins in the league is what I'm gonna start calling you. But welcome back to the league. This is another week, you fuckheads. We're getting started with the regular football season, and it has been a long time coming. I think we're all excited to get this thing rolling and rocking, and hopefully you come out on top. I hope you don't, but shit happens. So let's go ahead and get started. Week one is in the books. We have finally gotten through week one, and half the damn league is injured, which it always is every year, and half the league survives. So hopefully most of your players survive. Let's go ahead and get started this week. We'll go ahead and start with the first matchup, which was CM Johnson's, aka King Kamish, aka me, versus your Biden Funds Maiku. That's going to be a hard one to say all year. I scored 139.66 points versus 94.34 points. Obviously, I came out on top in that one. I had Mr. Tom Sexy Brady going for 32.16. CMC, again, the number one running back. And the only time that a running back has been number one and not scored a touchdown in fantasy was Christian McCaffrey like 4 years ago. So this dude is the fucking man. 23.2 points. David Montgomery looking stout. 21.3 points. Antonio Brown looking like he was 4 or 5 years ago. I kind of believe Bruce Arians on that one. 24.2. You got Deontay Johnson, 12.10 points. That's my boy. And then you got sucky fucking Mark Andrews. I could not stand to watch that game and watch Darren Waller get 20 goddamn targets, and Mark Andrews can't get a fucking look with like 3 targets for like 10 yards. Anyway, 3.5 points. Darrell Henderson, 15.2 points. Mason Crosby got me 1 point because Green Bay sucks dick right now. And 49ers scored me 7 points. And on the flip side, couldn't get it done. Russell Wilson, 27.06. Melvin Gordon, 22.3. Najee Harris, man, what happened to that dude? 5.40 points. I didn't watch the game, and I don't know what happened, but it looked pretty bad on paper. Keenan Allen, 16.50 points. Brandon Puke, just puke, man, 0.28 points. That was just disgusting. Mike Gesicki, 0 points. T. Higgins, 13.8. Robert Blankenship, 2 points. And the Patriots D got you 7 points, and it wasn't enough to beat your boy. 139.66 points. Hans Buttplower, the fucking donkey of the week. Congratulations, sir. You are the worst. You suck at football. Congratulations, sir. And you want to know why? Because you have Aaron Rodgers on your team. We're just going to start right there. Anyway, you scored 72.46 points versus 2 guys, 1 penis, 108.90. Let's see. Aaron Rodgers has 3.32 points for you. Jamal Williams, 21 points. You played James Robinson, 5.90 points. Calvin Ridley, man, what happened to that dude? Where did he go? 7.6 points. Justin Jefferson, 10 points. Logan Thomas, 10 points. Miles Gaskin, 10.10 points. Greg Zerlin, 1 point. And the football team, that's kind of funny to see on a defensive position, just the football team, got you 3 points. Flip side, Rusty Trombone, 2 guys, 1 penis, does not have to do a lot of work to beat you this week. Lamar Jackson only got him 15. Zeke got him 4.9 points. Joe Mixon got a 26. Tyreek the Freak, number 1. I think he's the number 1 or number 2 wide receiver fantasy this week at 34.60 points. He just put up a 30 burger on that bitch. Mike Evans, 3.90. Dallas Goedert, 12.20. Miles Sanders, 15.3. Waiku, 2 points. And the Jags got him -5. And he still beat you, bro. Shameful. Just shameful. Next up, we have the closest damn matchup of this week. Why is Noel Joel always in these close-ass matchups? I don't understand it. Anyway, we got Team Noel Joel, going 96.72 points versus Dolphin Domination, scored 98 0.64 points. We're talking like 1.5 difference roughly. Pretty fucking tight game. Dak Prescott for Noel Joel went 32.42 points. Austin Eckler 11.070 points. Rojo negative 1.60 points, is in the doghouse again. He's finally fucking out. He just finds himself. He can't stop fucking fumbling the ball. That's ridiculous. Allen Robinson, man, 11 targets, only got you 6.5 points. Yikes. Juju got you 7.2. George Kittle, me Timbers, 9.8 points. Brandon Cooks, 18.7. T-Bass, that's right, T-Bass, 5 points. And the Broncos D got you 7. On the flip side, you have Joe Burrow, good for 18.64 points. Mike Davis, 8.7. Chris Carson showing up big, kind of, with a fumble, but he had 10.20 points. Kenny Golladay, 8.4. Diggsy, my boy, 11.4 points. Travis Kelce, 22.6. Tyler Boyd, 4.7. Mr. Gay is 9 points. And Bills got you 5 to barely ink out the win against Noel Joel. Pretty insane. Next up, we have got Unicorns and Then Some versus Team Hagen. Team Hagen put a smackdown on Mr. Unicorns. Mr. Unicorn, you had 122.84 points versus Mr. Hagen's 143.86 points. Mr. Unicorn had Patrick Mahomes go for 36.28 points. Derrick Henry, 9.2. Saquon, man, what happened? Jesus, 3.2 points. DJ Moore, 12.76. Jerry Jeudy on IR, 10.2. That's sad. But you had Darren Waller get you 400 points. Damian Harris, 12.70 points. H. Butker, 6 points. And the Rams D got you 8 points. On the flip side, Mr. Kyler Murray, number 1, quarterback on the week, 34.56 points. Clyde CEH, 8.7, right where he left off last year. Josh Jacobs, who was almost a late scratch, got you 16.5 points, which is insane. Amari Cooper, the number 1 or number 2. Tyreek was the other one, with 35.40 points. Cooper Kupp, man, 23.30. It's hotness. It's letting the world on fire. Noah Fant, 9.2. Robbie Anderson, 12.2. Ryan Suckup got you 5. And the Ravens D got you -1 for 143.86 points for the dub. Next up, we have got Ball Buster, 131.56, which is impressive for somebody who has absolutely shat the bed in his draft and picked up J.K. Dobbins in the second, versus the fucking oh yeah lineup of the week, Mr. Van Damage at 159.66 points. That is crazy. That's awesome. Good for you, man. Well, that's what happens when you get fucking Alvin Kamara in the 25th round or whatever the fuck it is. Ball Buster, 16.38 points. Mr. Justin Herbert. Kareem Hunt, 15.6. Naheem Hines, 11.48. Julio Jones, 4.40 points. Oh, ugh. What happened to Julio? It's getting old. DeAndre Hopkins, another old man, 23.30. Another old man, Rob Gronkowski, 25 points. Still getting it done. Debo, I guess you got to average out your team with a really young guy. 29.40 points. Robbie Gould, 9. The Buccaneers got you -3. That is impressive. Your wide receivers were impressive. That's pretty insane. Justin Hurts on the flip side, Jalen Hurts, 27.76 points. Dalvin Cook, 16.40 points. The same story. Alvin Kamara, 16.6 points. Adam Thielen, 25.70 points. Living on that Thielen for sure. DK Metcalf, 14 points. TJ Hawkstrap, 21.70 points, up for a big game, out for a big breakout. We'll see. Tyler Lockett, 27 points. Jay Sanders is your kicker, 4 points. And the Dolphins D got you 8 points. Congratulations. You beat Mr. Ball Buster. He ain't busting no balls today. And last but not least, we have the Foxtown versus the J-Vivs. J-Viv pulled out a win here. It was 82.60 points to 122.24 points. Mr. Foxhound keeping up with the Joneses. Josh Allen got you 15.2. Aaron Jones, all the Joneses, 3.2. Justin Taylor, 14.6. Jonathan Taylor, not Justin Taylor, Thomas. Chris Godwin, 21 points. Terry Scary McLaurin, 8.2. Robert Tonyan, the hotness during the draft, 1.8 points. Chase Edmonds, 12.60 points. Jay Myers, 4 points. And the Chiefs D got you 2 points. On the flip side, Matthew Stafford, man, looking like a stud. I think he's gonna be a top 5 quarterback this year, man. He was just way impressive. 27.34 points. Nick Chubb, 20.10 points. Antonio Gibson, the risky guy, 8.30. Devontae Adams somehow still scored 8 fantasy points with Aaron Rodgers' worst game ever. Let that sink in. AJ Brown, 12.90 points. Kyle Pitts, 5.10. Jamar Chase, you got some balls playing him, man. He fucking Mr. Dropsies. But he came through for you with 21.40 points. Justin Tucker got you 7 with the Panthers. D got you 12 points. And that is this week's video recap. Let's go to our weekly report. Dolphin Domination is the best manager somehow with 98.64 points of his total, 102.44 projected. 2 guys, 1 penis was the worst at 108 points versus his 144 projected. The biggest blowout was me versus Mr. Biden Funds Maiku. Narrowest victory obviously was Biden Sucks Fauci versus Noel Joel. Highest score this week was Van Damage, and lowest score was Hans Buckhauer at 72.46 with the poop emoji. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, so that's week 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to making these videos more and more every week. Everyone loves them when I talk shit about your teams. You can talk shit about mine when I lose, but hey, man, it's another week, and there's always hope, brother. Well, y'all have a great week, and always true to form, man. Dilly dilly.